What's up, world? Millionaire Mr. Milkman, Mr. Milk Tasty, coming back at you with another episode, Splashing in the Fishbowl. And on today's episode, excuse me, public service announcement. Hey, Shyne, you know you minds, right? Just a little public service announcement in case you forgot. I don't know why you like to do that every time. I don't know why you like to do that. Every time I get on this road, you like to play these little games. Huh? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an end to all these games that's being played, and you just gonna get back on this truck so we can stop playing. All right? Just had to send a little personal PSA because it's like it ain't getting through to you. Something ain't getting through to you on what this is, because this ain't that. Okay? Put a stop to all them activities. Yeah, do you understand? Do you understand? All right. Just had to send that little PSA Continue to on the you. Road. And GPS is telling me it's time to go because I said my piece. That, hey, get your mind right. Get your mind right. Because at the end of the day, I'm a man, right? I got to stand up and be a man, right? Can't be crying like no hoe. Can't be bitching like no hoe. You just got to go and grind some more. As a man, that's what you got to do. You got to grind it out, baby. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grind it out. And I'm going to stay on the grind. But see, the way that things been going, just got to pause for the cause. Thank God for the blessings. Count all the blessings. And don't be stressing. It's a gem God dropped on me today that I came to drop on y'all also as I send out my PSA to that Shyne. It's a gem that God dropped on me that the rest of y'all gonna get in on. Because, you know what I'm saying, like I was sort of beating myself up about the situation. Like, damn, I done fucked up, woo, now this shit going on, woo, talking to me crazy, woo. And then the more I started thinking about it, like, because, you know, I've been reading that positive book and I've been reading the Bible, so I'm trying to stay positive and motivated, right? So the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, my thoughts ain't positive. Like, this whole situation ain't really positive for me to keep thinking about it and dwelling on like that. So I say I gotta change. I say I gotta change the conversation that's going on in my head, because the way I was thinking about it was real negative and like just in a bad light. Like all the bad is the worst stuff that can happen. Like that's what's going on. You play music in the headphones, um, in handphone or headphones. But if you put in Milktastic on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, anything you listen to music on, my music should pop up. It's just put in Milktastic. Just like how I say Milktastic TV, just put in Milktastic and the music should pop up. That song that I be playing and listening to on repeat, that's a song that I plan on performing and shooting a video to. It's called Linking Up. I ain't put it out. I just copyrighted it and I ain't put it out yet though. So that's why I be listening to that. So I don't get no copyright strikes on that one there. That's my music. But I can't listen to all that other music. YouTube told me that ain't good for me. But back to what I was saying though, like when I was thinking about my lady and all this negative ways, I started thinking to myself, I gotta change the conversation that I'm having in my head to more positive conversations and more positive things, and that's what I did. And sure enough, I started getting them sales today. As soon as I had that thought, that then started like changing. So that was the gem that God gave me that I'm supposed to be giving y'all. Oh yeah, that's the gem. Um, change the conversation to change the situation. So I think next time I talk to the lady, we'll have a different type of conversation. because I want to change the situation. The only way to change the situation is to change the conversation. So we're gonna keep our conversation positive and motivated. And yeah, like I said, y'all got that gym. Change the conversation to change the situation. That's a gem from God that He gave me to stop letting this stuff bother me today. So I gave it to y'all. There you go. Thank God for it. And hopefully it help you change the situation. Because the conversation that you having is not the conversation that you need to be having in your head. You need to change the conversation in your head to change the situation that you're going through. If you keep thinking about the situation that you're going through, how you thinking about it, it's not gonna change. It's gonna be what you're thinking. So change the conversation to better the situation. That's the gem. And yeah, you change it. Once you change the conversation in your head, then every conversation you have with anybody on the exterior is going to be different. It's not going to be, oh, my girl ain't picking up the phone. My girl says she got another nigga. It ain't going to be that conversation because you're changing the conversation in your head. So once you change the conversation in your head, it changes, what you got going on. And preferably, I would say change your conversation in your head to motivation to do whatever it is that makes you money outside of your 9 to 5. So that way you'll be motivated. Like, not only are you changing the conversation from something negative in your head, but you're changing it to like, let me go get this bread. Get your bread, girl. Don't be scared. Get your bread, girl. Use your head. Get your bread, girl. What Mill said. All right, we on Psalms 10. Oh, is we on 11? Okay, we're gonna start on 10. I think we're on 10. Let's get it in. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, all right, all right. What y'all got going on out there? Y'all splashing in the fishbowl. Only my man said, do you play music in your headphones? That's all y'all got going on. That's all y'all got for me. Y'all ain't talking to me today. All right, well, let's get to it then. Why do you stand afar off, Lord? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? In pride, the wicked hotly pursue the afflicted. Let them be caught in the plots which they have devised. For the wicked boast of his heart's desire, and the greedy man curses and spurns the Lord. The wicked and haughtiness of his countenance does not seek him, and all his thoughts are there is no God. His ways prosper at all times. Your judgments are on high out of his sight. As for all his adversaries, he snorts at them. He says to them, I will not be moved. Throughout all generations, I will not be in adversity. His mouth is full of curses and deceits and oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and wickedness. He sits in the lurking places of the villages, in the hiding places he kills the innocent. His eyes stealthily watch for unfortunate. He lurks in a hiding place. He lurks in a hiding place as a lion in his lair. He lurks to catch the afflicted. He catches the afflicted when he draws him into his net. He crouches, he crouches, he bows down, and the unfortunate fall by his mighty ones. He says to himself, God has forgotten. He has hidden his face. He will never see it. Arise, O Lord, O God. Lift up your hand. Do not forget the afflicted. Why has the wicked spurned God? He has said to himself, you will not require it. You have seen it, for you have beheld mischief and vexation to take into your hand. The unfortunate commits himself to you. You have been the helper of the orphan. Break the arm of the wicked and the evildoer. Seek out his wickedness until you find none. The Lord is king forever and ever. Nations have perished from his land. O Lord, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will strengthen their heart. You will incline your ear to vindicate the orphan and the oppressed, so that man who is of the earth will no longer cause terror. And that is Psalms chapter 10. Shyne. I don't know what that mean, my boy. What that supposed to mean? Yeah, what that mean? I need some context behind that. I don't understand. This man, guys, you got me doing homework now. Come on now. Talking about so, man, what you Muslim? If you a Muslim, just say you a Muslim. Myself, I was looking to talk to Muslims and atheists, the non-believers. Why y'all don't believe? And if you're a Muslim, let me know you're a Muslim. I got a question for you. Oh, that shit, that phone, that's slow as hell. That phone is super slow. That girl's a super freak. She's alright. She's alright. That girl's alright with me. Hey, 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 hey. I got a JAISHRI, and it's pulling up some blue god, like an Indian god or something. That's what you talking about? Is an expression in Indiac language is translating to glory to Lord Roma or victory to Lord Roma. That's what you was talking about? I never heard of this guy. What, they got a book about him or something? That's what I came up with. I don't know if you can see that. You see that blue man right there? That's what I seen when I looked it up. Some blue man. I still don't understand the meaning. Oh, it's a Hindu faith. That's for you Hindu. That's when we having that little red dot on their head. That's what the Hindus. That's who the Hindus is. This dude got like a little fire mark on his head. He got like a red. Yeah, that is. He got a red dot on it. Yeah. Okay, what's up? What's up, man? Shout out to my Hindu guy checking in, man. Shout out to you, brother. Let me give y'all a little bit of this money reading since we stopped with this important PSA that we just had to get out today. We might as well get some more financial intelligence. We revisiting this because I haven't had time to buy a new book. When I buy a new book, we will start a new book. Until then, we're going to be making sure we ain't forget what we learned in 2024 to manage that dough. I'm on your top. Start by quickly reviewing your typical week. Estimate the time you spend working, sleeping, eating, traveling, reading, watching television, shopping, playing, and so on. Watch activities. Take the most of your time. Is that activity really your top priority in life? Putting your work aside for a moment. How much time have you set aside for the tasks that will help you achieve your financial goals? What time do you allot to managing your money so that your priorities can become a reality? Take the initiative to set aside half an hour every week. Sunday evening may be good, but find that time that works for you to develop your skills as an effective time and money manager. Time is one of your most valuable resources. You can spend that half an hour doing any number of things, such as the following. Make a list of your goals for the week. Review your out-of-pocket expenses against your budget. Read an article on personal finances. Call your financial advisor, a trusted friend, or a parent, or ask for advice about a purchase or financial decision that you expect to make in the coming week. Evaluate your money management performance over the past week and give yourself a grade. Target one area for improvement. Evaluate your time management skills over the past week and give yourself a grade. Target one area for improvement. Find $5 to $25 to set aside in an envelope for a special occasion. Identify at least one accomplishment you achieved managing your money and your time over the past week. Compare your goals for the week against the priorities that you set for yourself in table 1-1. Make adjustments as needed. Getting strategic about financial tongue tied. Getting strategic. Getting strategic about financial success. Some experts think that setting financial goals is the easy part of money management. The hard part is making those goals happen. The plan you make to accomplish your goals are called strategies. The handy thing about strategies is that you can change them. Your strategy for successful money management can change if you find that they aren't accomplishing the purpose. Just as a business manager to make adjustments to respond to one problem or challenge after another, you can become skillful in making strategic adjustments to manage your money more effectively. Although many strategies are available to you as a money manager, at least two guidelines can help you evaluate the success of a strategy. I discuss these guidelines in the following actions. Be flexible but focused. As a money manager, you want to develop a balance between keeping your goals clearly in mind and responding creatively and constructively to changing circumstances and unforeseen situations. No one can anticipate every event in life. Just when you think that you can save a little more, one month the car needs a repair that you didn't count on, or perhaps you see an ad in the paper for an item that you really need. Although you hadn't planned to make the new purchase, now you think that by doing so will save you money in the long run. One of the best qualities of successful managers is judgment. This is especially true of good money managers. Good judgment relates to common sense. Good judgment and common sense are not part of the school's curriculum. You pick them up from your life experiences. Learning from your mistakes can be costly, but it's usually effective. Don't be afraid to change and to try something else. If one of your money management strategies isn't working, often you can acquire good judgment by the example of others you know and respect. Encourage others to share their story with you for their stories about the decisions they've made. You realize the importance of being flexible. You'll also discover how to keep your eyes on your goals while making adjustments for setbacks or unexpected difficulties. Knowing that your goals may change as your circumstances change, be flexible and replace goals that no longer suit your need and wants. Your strategies may change because of proven successes and failures. Be flexible and make the necessary adjustments. If this approach sounds too vague to be useful now, test it out by asking someone whose judgment seems sound and whose decision you respect. Ask that person, am I being too rigid about a name, a goal, strategy, or circumstance? Or ask, how can I be more flexible about name a specific situation? So we got to adjust, be flexible, and make the necessary adjustments right now with this situation that I'm going through. I have to be flexible and make the necessary adjustments right now. If you have time, please read Kitty. Reading it will open all paths to success for you. What is that? The Beehive Giddy and the Bible are different religious texts that address spiritual and philosophical concerns. The Beehive Giddy is a Hindu scripture, while the Bible is a Christian text. A Hindu scripture that is a part of the Mahabharata, an ancient Indian epic poem. It's a dialogue between Prince Arjuna and Krishna, an avatar of Vishnu, the Hindu god. The Bhagavad Gita is a guide to self-realization and a summary of Hindu. Oh, so this like you the God yourself, like God inside yourself. So that's like the main core belief, like a belief in self. I Google it, but I don't just see the books. It's saying get the books. I ain't trying to pay for the book, man. I ain't gonna lie to you now. If I could just get it and read it, I don't know if it's one of them books I want to pay for. Chapter 1, Lamenting the Consequences of War. Let's see if we can view it. The Bhagavad or the Song of God was revealed by Lord Shri Krishna to Arjuna on the threshold of the epic war of Mahabharata, a divisive battle between two sets of cousins, the Kauravas and Pandavas, was just about to commence on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. A detailed account, excuse me for butchering these names too, because some of them I just don't know how y'all pronounce them, but I just be going with what I see. A detailed account of the reason that led to such a colossal war is given under the introduction, the setting of the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is primarily a conversation between Lord Shri Krishna and Arjuna. However, the first chapter begins with a dialogue between King Darashiti and his minister Sanjay. Darashiti, being blind, could not leave his palace in Hastapur, but was eager to know the ongoings of the battlefield. Sanjay was a disciple of sage Vedvas, the author of the epic Mahabharata and several other Hindu scriptures. Said Vedvas possessed a mystic ability to see and hear events occurring in distant places. He had bestowed upon Sanjay the miraculous power of distant vision. Therefore, Sanjay could see and hear what transpired on the battlefield of Kurukshetra and gave first-hand account to King Darashita while still being in his palace. Darashita said, O Sanjay, after gathering on the holy field of Kurukshetra and desiring to fight, what did my sons of the sons of Padu do? Sanjay, on observing the Pavadu army standing in military formation, King Darum approached his teacher, Darum, and said the following words. Darum said, respected teacher, behold, the mighty army of the sons of Padu, so expertly arrayed for battle by your own gifted disciple, the son of Darupad. Yeah. English PDF form, okay. Yeah, that seems like you need to know. I don't know. I need the whole book. That seems like is that a chapter out of a book? I need to read the whole book to get some background story or something. That don't seem like that's the beginning of it right there. That seems like that's the middle or something. Is that the beginning? It do say chapter 1 though, but it just seems like it's jumping right into it. Like ain't no introduction. This is this person. They like this happened, and this. So I'm kind of confused. I ain't gonna lie. The first few paragraphs, I'm kind of confused. I'm like, what the hell? The brothers, the cousin, they at war, but they started talking with the other king first, and he started asking him like, hey, what's going on the battlefield? And the king blind. It was a lot going on in those little 2 paragraphs that I just read right now. Make sure you comment that what's going on, Keisha B. Make sure you comment that Biha gave Giddy the Bidits. Put that in one of my other videos. Go on one of my other videos and write that so I can see that. I want to go back. I look into it because that got pretty intense pretty quick. But I tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the Quran, because the Quran sort of started in the middle of a story too. They don't start like the Bible. The Bible is the only religious book so far that I see that start with cohesive beginnings, have a middle, and have an ending. Every other religion that I look into is like they got books that just start anywhere they want to start at. You don't even know who these people is, what's going on, but it just go. But like I asked you though, is that the first book of that Bible, or is that like a book of the books? Because the way they came in talking about what's going on, it's like you should know. My bad, Keisha, you missed the reading, young lady. I done read the Bible, read the money books. I got a good, what time it is? 5:30, so I probably try to tap back in about 11 o'clock. Maybe 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I'll tap back in. But for right now, we for the skedaddle with the paddle. This is not a religious book, it's a universal book. I seen that because in one of the definitions of it, it was saying like, that book versus the Bible, like the Bible a religious book, and that book is more like self-realization. It's like self-realization. It's like recognizing the God that's in you. You know what I'm saying? Versus anything else. It's all good. I was in and out on the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah. But I'm for the skedaddle down the road. I'm going to tap back in about 11 o'clock, 11:30. I'll be back. Y'all make sure y'all come on back for me now. Come on back with me now. Just a little lonely trucker that need to be kept company, that's all. Just splashing in the fishbowl out here. Little lonely trucker need a little company. I appreciate y'all keeping me company now. Y'all make sure y'all on the millionaire mission out there. I am going to be your money manager and your accountability partner. I want you to make all the monies this month and make sure you put some of it up for yourself. So when we get to March 7th, the first week of March, you still have some money from February. You heard me? That's what we doing. We maintaining the money. We got to clip all the wings on the money. No more money flying away. No more random stores shopping. Keep that money. We got to do something with this money. Millionaire mission. We only investing. All right, we splashing in the fishbowl. Let me get down the road. I'm going to holler at y'all about a little bit later. Tap in with me if you see me live. You know what I'm saying? We working on that 100K subscriber. We almost there to 2K subscriber. We finna get to the 100K plaque and the 100K check from YouTube. That's a fact, Jack. I gotta know it gotta be a mission. It gotta be something going on. The reason I'm doing this. You think I'm doing this for my health? Like, yes, it is for my health, so I can stop trading my time for money and I can be on the island with my feet kicked up, asking my sister, my little dispatcher sister, Santana Anna, what is the truck? Did the truck make the delivery? You got the next one lined up? They good to go? They got some sleep? All right. She's like, where you at? I'm in Hawaii again. I'll probably be in Jamaica again. I like Jamaica. If you've never been to Jamaica, you should visit that place. It's a nice place. And they got this one place just for adults. Don't take your kids. It's called Hito. You got to look it up. In Jamaica, called Hito 2. Look it up. It's for adults. Don't bring your kids out there at all. They don't think they'll let you bring your kids anyway. But yeah, I be like in Jamaica at the Hito light. Santana, did that load get dropped? Did the broker pay? Had created the atom after reading the Bhagavad Gita. Alright. Do you know J. Robert Harper had created the atom? No, I did not know that. I just learned who those, you going in April, you going to Jamaica, or you going to Hito? Which one though? There's a difference. Jamaica is nice too, because I went to Jamaica at first, and then I learned about Hito, and I went back like ASAP. Went back quick. Want to go back right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, we're going to run it up. My birthday coming up, so we're going to run it up. I ain't got no plans yet, but we'll figure it out. Jamaica is nice. Yeah, but if you going to be there for a couple of days, look it up. You know what I'm saying? You can book you a night at the Hito and just go see what it look like. Go in there, look around, see if it's something you're into. Try it out. You and your husband might like it. You know, I liked it with my wife. I loved it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Let me get to the money. Hey, satchel on my back. Make sure y'all out here on Millionaire Mission, splashing in the fishbowl. We're gonna stay positive. I'm going through a lot of stuff that'll make me punch the air. And like I said, Shyne, you see this, you gonna see this, and I know you gonna see this. Hey, call me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. All right, I ain't come to play. Millionaire Mission, splashing in the fishbowl. But everything is okay. We stand prayed up and we stand positive and we stand on our money management journey. Y'all make sure y'all stay on 1 millionaire mission. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. If you ain't hit that like button, yeah, hit that like button and make sure you come back when you see on Bite Live. That part. Millionaire mission. Put in number one right there in front of millionaire. Put 1 millionaire and then under mission put clothing. So it says 1 millionaire mission clothing. All right. All right. Enjoy yourself when you go to April. Splash in the big ocean for me. Enjoy yourself. I see you. Yeah, God bless Shyne too. Keep her safe out there. I ain't tripping on nothing. Just better call me though. I'll let y'all.